Alright, so what I'm going to post today here is incomplete tech. This is, I have a little bit to go off of for this. I guess I'll also post some other basic, like, combo extensions that I found. I mean, like, so I've discovered a few things, like, Light Punch Shoryuken is your farthest reaching, other than Super, Light Punch Shoryuken is your farthest reaching, like, 4-framer. Or 3, it is 3 frames, but, so if you do like that, none of those will reach, but you can do Light Punch Shoryuken at that range. And it'll still combo. Getting new corner combos and things. Looking at optimal corner damage. And some other, like, corner conversions, like spacing for when you can and can't do, like, uppercut after, like, say that. You can stomp in with the light X kick. If you get this hit, here, if you get this hit, sometimes you can, at this range, dash in and get, an EX uppercut, or like a light punch uppercut. And then at any of these ranges, back here, if you land that fireball, you can dash in with a V skill and then follow in trigger 1. And then follow up with an uppercut. But the number one thing that I've been looking at, or trying to look at for especially V-Trigger 1 specifically, is creating situations where you can get a 50-50 with either just the teleport itself at this range where it's unclear whether or not the teleport will stay on the same side on the last frame or go to the other side. So it usually looks like you're about to pass through, but then you stay on the same side when you do it like that, or it goes through cleanly. You can also set it up with, like, Heavy Punch Shakunetsu, so that, if you're, like, within this range, that'll pass through. And the reason why this is the setup I'm looking for the most part is because that's still plus. That's a guaranteed plus frame situation, even if you stay on the same side or go to the other side. And then it's not plus enough. It's not like this, where it's so plus that you have to wait. Like, say, that's a true block string, so even if they block that on the right side, they don't have to even know whether or not you're on the left or right. So it doesn't work with EX, because EX is 2 plus. It creates true frame traps where you want to get a mix-up between of a left-right. Like that. That's really hard to see. You can try, like, you can set a recording of, like, so this is one of the no-tech setups that I've been creating or looking for 50-50s. Let me see how many I can block. Yeah, see, I can't react to that. By the time it visually looks like he's passed through, it's not something that I can react to. Okay? So basically, I've been looking for situations where you can. I was so disappointed when I found something that almost works to create a 50-50 using this, but doesn't quite. See, the biggest problem that I've been running into is, like, available teching. So, you know, normal knockdowns, you can no-tech, quick rise, or back recover. Wall bounces, you can only no-tech or back recover. Same with throws. And same with crumples. You can't back tech those. Which means that, you know, the spacing that you can get for this mix-up is a lot better. If you know that they're going to Crick Rise, you can set up the spacing and then make it so they have to guess, because they can't see that. But if they like say no tech in this situation, you're not going to waste the extra teleport, because the fireball's just going to go and you can't cancel the fireball into the teleport if they no tech like that. But then you lose Oki altogether. Like, you're over here, you're minus after you recover by a little bit. You're not going to do anything with that. So I've been trying to find situations that are like more guaranteed, or creating the spacing. Looking for every single situation or knockdown where you can create the proper spacing to either just get a raw teleport, or ideally get a heavy punch Shakunetsu into teleport. So like anything into like the regular like medium punch Shakunetsu is around the right range if they normal recover. Where you can make it really, really ambiguous. Like that. And that works off of like all your combo situations where you can create that ambiguous spacing. Anything that you can end with like the medium punch, but only if they normal recover. So I've been looking for like hard knockdown, like obviously you can get this off of like crush counter sweep setups, so I don't really care about that as much. So I've been trying to find ways where you can create like a vortex with this. And you are really close to being able to do this with a standing reset by backing off and then doing that crouching medium kick to air flip them out into the fireball. But no matter, he just, the way, like, his normals do not reach far enough for you to be able to do this. No matter what, he will always switch sides if you do this like that. So this, unfortunately, even though it would be the ideal setup, it's not real. You'll always switch sides, which sucks. So I've been looking for like, setting up the right spacings, or for if they normal recover off of that, but then if they no tech, then they don't have to deal with that mix-up at all. It's a rough time. So I found a little bit to do with this, and I think this is an avenue that'd be really, really powerful if optimized, because these 50/50s basically let you get like huge, massive damaging combos with this character. So I think this is definitely an avenue worth exploring, but I have not found like something that I'm really satisfied with. So yes, I would greatly appreciate. I've been wasting a lot of time looking into this and like testing different knockdowns to see what's possible. So if anyone has like just any tech traps or setups for catching different recoveries, or a better setup in which they have to guess like 50/50, or just a more optimal setup that doesn't have to use as many teleports as like that does, that will create a 50/50 even if they tech like a certain way, I would very much be interested in looking at that. But yeah, I've been looking at like all of his crumple setups and everything that you can do. I haven't found anything that I'm satisfied with in terms of a mix-up. So I really would like to like create the reset that this is definitely clearly capable of getting.